Hey guys, what's up? Hope everything is good. And today I'm going to show you something a little bit different here. It's going to actually be some footage of me playing a game versus SK Sweden in 2007 in what was the biggest online event at that time, or at least one of the biggest, which was Clanbase Eurocup. And if you're wondering what's going on the screen at the moment, it's actually a smoke screenshot round. So back in 1.6 you had 16-bit and 32-bit, and if you use 16-bit you could see through smokes quite easily. So to get around this you had to throw a smoke on the ground and take a screenshot to prove you are using 32-bit. So on to the pistol round now. This demo is obviously very old and parts of it are broken. So we only have the CT side here, and you can see I do get boosted up to short very fast and push out. I managed to get a kill onto Fisker, so that makes it into a 5v4 situation in our favour. However, SK do get into B, and you can see Spawn there getting a kill onto Callisto, who you might know on YouTube as Jack Frags. From there they get a couple more kills, making it a 2 versus 4. I do manage to get a kill onto Spawn in B tunnels, and then we push into B. My teammate gets a kill onto Alan, and it's now a 2v2. I struggled to get past my teammate there, but do get a nice flick onto the player in the window there. And I actually get the last player. However, the Half-Life TV did skip, but you can see on the scoreboard I have 4 kills and did get the bomb defuse as well. One thing to mention, the Half-Life TV that you're watching now, back then you didn't even have animations for the guns. So if you're wondering why when I switch weapons it just switches instantly, that's because Half-Life TV back then had no animations and was also quite laggy. You couldn't even see what guns or armor people had on Half-Life TV, so all you can see is the health and the name at the bottom. You can see the current score, the round time left, and the amount of spectators at the top right, but other than that you really had no information on Half-Life TV. So this round you can see I was playing A on short, doing a stack in case they came short while my teammate watched long. Unfortunately they did deagle into B and got into B far too easily. Jack Frags did get a single nade kill, but other than that they got into B without any casualties. So a 3 versus 4 in B bomb site is very difficult. You have to really get a couple of entries before going in, which we struggled to do and couldn't retake the bomb site and ended up dying. In hindsight it would have been better to probably have saved that round, but hey, it was 9 years ago, nothing I can do now. So onto the first gun round now. You can see I'm playing in the A bomb site, actually scoping down long while my two teammates played on short. It was quite popular back then to do that. However, I remember around this time a strategy called the Titans, which was named after a team called the Titans, who were a Danish team, became popular around this time, and that's where you actually push down long with 2 players and hold long and AWP short from around A ramp, and that's pretty much still what is used mainly in CSGO these days. Unfortunately for me, SK did go to B bomb site again this round and got in there pretty much with no casualties, so I had to just try and save in A. I managed to get 1 pick onto Gosi in T spawn, in CT spawn rather there, but did miss a couple of shots here. You can see I AWP'd someone in the leg there, but he jumped and then got wallbanged by spawn. So not going too well for us here. We are 4-1 down. So on to the next gun round here. We decided to do an aggressive tactic. Usually for all my teams I was always an AWPer. Well, in fact for every single team I played for I was an AWPer, and I pretty much just AWPed where necessary. So some rounds I play mid, sometimes B, sometimes A. So I pushed out a short here, got 1 kill onto someone at top mid, and then looked for a second kill but then fell back, and you can see I got my head absolutely taken off in a second here by Striker, who was a very good player. This round is a bit of a mess. They actually came long and mid here and got a kill onto every single one of my teammates. So at the moment I'm in a 3 versus 1 situation. I do manage to get an AWP shot onto someone rushing me short. By the way, Half-Life TV does not show flashbangs. I was completely blind when I got that kill and when I was getting knifed here, but did manage to actually get the knife back onto Alan, who was being a bit cheeky there. Thought he's 9-1 up, so I thought he'd try and take the mickey a little bit. So we're now in a 1v1 situation. So I did manage to win the round there. I'd be lying if I said it's one of the greatest clutches ever, because SK could have won that round quite easily by shooting me in the head rather than trying to knife me, but I'll take what I can get, and it is now 9-2. So just to give you some background on what the Clanbase Eurocup was, it was an invite-only competition, and it was usually a maximum of 1 team per country. However, occasionally if there were low on teams, Sweden would get a couple of teams and so forth, and we were the UK's pick this time. Usually it would have been 4 Kings, however because they were at a competition called WEG, which was in China, we got chosen to pick up the UK's reigns. At this stage we are in the group stage and the top 2 teams go through. We'd already played 3 games and won all 3, and we're already through to the next round as were SK. However, this game decided who was top. However, although we had beaten some pretty decent teams already in the Eurocup, SK were another level. They were of course one of the best teams in the world at this stage. They were definitely a step ahead of us in every single way, and we just lost control on Dust 2. Although we've been playing really well in practice and beating some very good teams in practice, when it came down to this game, things just slipped away from us and we just lost gun rounds very quickly, and in the end we ended up losing about 20-10. This round, however, was pretty good from a personal point of view, although we didn't win the round, because I got boosted onto Short. I managed to get 2 picks onto Striker and onto Spawn, 2 very good AWPers at a time. However, B-bomb sat was a big problem for us this game. Looking at you, Jack Frags. But anyway, they went to B again and actually managed to get in and plant the bomb with barely any casualties apart from the 2 people that I killed. So here we're trying to retake the B bomb site. I do manage to get 1 pick onto Alan, who peeked the window. However, the Half-Life TV does then lag, and you can see Ghosty killed all 3 of us, probably as we're trying to get into the bomb site, and we ended up losing, making the score 11-2. So that's pretty much the only thing I can get out of this Half-Life TV demo. It is the half we lost the heaviest, obviously. 13-2 was a big defeat. We did slightly better on the terrorist side, however, not too much, but we did still qualify in 2nd place. I do have other demos from the Clanbase Eurocup against some pretty decent teams, so do let me know in the comments if you want to see them. As you can see on the scoreboard, I actually managed to finish top out of everyone, even though we lost 13-2, so pretty happy with that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Do let me know, like I said, if you want to see more 1.6 demos, and I'll see you next time.